Okay, so we are going to start the review process for the preparation for our AP Bio exam. Now, with the AP Bio exam, guys, here is the breakdown of all of the different areas that are on the AP Bio exam and the percentages. And I'll be honest, they're all pretty even. There's not too big of a difference with the numbers of everything. So we got to pretty much review everything we went over the whole year. I'm not going to review everything that we've been going over in the past few weeks because that should be fresh in your mind, but stuff at the beginning of the year might be a little bit fuzzy. So here's what I'm going to do, guys. I made you 6 packets. I'm hoping that we get through all of them before we get to the AP exam, and the last week I will give you some practice tests for the AP exam, so that way you guys can see, and I know we've been going over, questions all year, but you guys can kind of see the length of the AP exam. All right, and just like our unit tests, it's broken up into multiple choice and free response questions. Okay. Now, I also on Canvas posted the formula sheet for you guys, so you guys have that as well, and you can get kind of familiar with everything that'll be on the formula sheet for the AP Bio exam, and most of the stuff on there we've been using throughout the whole year. So I started off, guys, going over some of these task verbs that you will see on the FRQs, and these are ones we've been using all year. So all you got to do for these ones, and you can go on the College Board website, is look up all these different verbs and see what you are required to do based on the verb. Now, I put this as a Google assignment for you guys, so you could just go through. You're going to be able to edit this document, so you could just, say what you're supposed to do if it says calculate, identify, construct, so on and so forth. Here's some other ones as well that you could see. So you guys will go through, you'll answer all these questions. A lot of them will be in your notes from throughout the year, all of our different PowerPoints. If you also want to look them up in your book, you could do it that way. You can use, online resources. Just make sure you are sticking true to AP Bio material. All right. What is an alternative hypothesis? You could go on Google and search that, but it might not be the AP Bio lingo. So make sure you stick true to what we went over in AP Bio. All right. Then what you guys are going to do is you are going to complete some FRQs. As you go through these FRQs, and some of them are just like real short answers, as you complete the FRQs, guys, this isn't just going to help you on the FRQs, because there is a multiple choice part as well. But what this is going to do is it'll also help you to review the material so that you feel more comfortable even with the multiple choice questions, because you are reviewing everything that we went over since the beginning of the year. Now, as you guys go through the FRQs, what I tried to do was I put the question on one page, and then on the next page, you'll have the answer area where you could put your answer in. Some of these, if I go through them, here we go. Some of them I'm going to give you a graph. Now, I know it is very difficult, even if you're using Kami, to draw a graph on your Chromebook. So I went to the previous slide here. So this is the question. Here's the graph where you're supposed to put your answer on. What I would do, guys, don't mess around with Kami, because this is the only one that there's like a lot of graphs in, part 1. As we go through the next ones, it's going to get not as graph oriented. But what I would do is I would just go on normal paper and write your graph on there. I think that'll save you a lot of time, because if you do use Kami, it's going to take a while to do the graphs, all right? And I just don't see a need for it. So I would just get regular paper. I would do the graph. And again, guys, this is for you, all right? I want you to be able to use all this stuff. I want you to be able to kind of review the best you can so that you're prepared for the AP test. If you are just doing everything not to your best potential, all right, it's not going to benefit you as much as if you do this, full on out. So do it on a regular piece of paper. You don't have to worry about submitting it to me. And then what I will do is when I submit the correct answers, I will have the graphs in there. And the graphs will have all the labels you need and everything like that. And you can compare the graph answer to the graph that you made. Okay? So you guys will go through all these different ones, all right, and do the FRQs and then submit it to me. It'll be on Canvas for you guys to submit, and that'll be pretty much it. Please keep in mind the due dates. All right, the due dates are very important for all these packets because I want to give you feedback. I want to give you feedback quickly. In order for me to give you feedback quickly, you guys have to submit them in a timely manner. So the due dates will be on there. Not the next day after they're due, but the day after that, I will be posting the answer key for each one of these parts onto Canvas. And you'll be able to compare and everything like that. And I will write little notes whenever you guys submit them. So I will grade them as well. But just make sure you're submitting them in a timely manner. So that way I can give you feedback as fast as possible. And then you guys can see the actual graphs in it. Okay, so go ahead, guys, get working on part 1. And we'll keep moving on through, part 6. And then, like I said, our last week, we'll just do some practice tests. All right, guys, have a good rest of your day. Good luck with all these. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'll talk to you later.